What's going on, ladies and gents? Welcome to another episode of Motor Geeks. So today I'm going to talk to you about a car. Yeah, I know it's been out for a few months and everything, and people have their hands on it and reviewed it and stuff like that and everything, but I just wanted to talk about it. I think it's amazing what Porsche's done with the new 911 GT3. It's honestly an engineering marvel. I will get into that in a minute, but it's a beautiful machine. So to start off with, Porsche didn't really up the horsepower of the new generation, the 992, because they said there was a lot of emission regulations and everything and stuff like that that they're having to adhere by. So they didn't do anything with higher displacement or anything like that, bigger displacement. They used the previous generation motor, the 4-liter NA flat 6. They did manage, though, they tweaked a little bit. They did what they could, but again, you'll see why in a minute. They weren't really worried about horsepower. They managed to gain 2 horsepower and 7 foot-pounds of torque. Now, it's not a lot, but to make up for it, Porsche did some crazy things to this car and made it faster than the last generation. Still got that scream, though, man. Porsche 9,000 RPM redline. Porsche claims a 0 to 60 time of 3.2 seconds. So, still pretty good. How did they make it faster? Well, here's the thing. So what they did is they put the car on a diet and gave it more aero. Crazy. They took a lot of stuff from the racing car experiences, like they always do, but they kind of went and stepped it up a little bit, in my opinion. So the most noticeable thing is the new rear wing. A manual adjustment, as well as the front and rear diffusers, are both manually adjustable. But they took all this technology and put it in from the RSR GT racing cars and stuff like that and everything, the GT class cars. So they went for it. Also has a fully paneled underbody. So definitely would not want to be working on that thing. Like, I'm good. You can have that. In the lowest setting, Porsche claims that it has 510 pounds of downforce. That's up 50% from the last generation. With the highest setting, Porsche claims the car can make up to 850 pounds of downforce. That's 150% more than the last generation. I mean, pretty awesome. So yeah, it's got more downforce and everything and stuff like that. Let's talk about the diet. So, Porsche did some sound deadening removal and everything and stuff like that. Of course, you got the rear seat delete. Or for this generation, there's also a carbon fiber roof, carbon fiber bucket seats, and carbon ceramic brakes. But they also have carbon fiber reinforced plastic hood and a carbon fiber bumper and thinner glass, and yes, larger and lighter wheels. Props to you, Porsche. I don't know how you did that, but it's awesome. So according to Porsche, this results in a 3,200 pound curb weight. That's a little bit heavier. It's 11 pounds more than the last generation. So even with the bigger dimensions, the car overall is a lot bigger. Not a lot bigger, but the car is bigger than the last generation. So to only have 11 pounds more weight is, I think really awesome. So they took a lot of the suspension cones from the RSR GT series as well. What they did is, for the first time ever on a 911 road car, they have a multi-link front suspension. Also a multi-link rear suspension in the rear with new adaptive dampeners that are capable of reacting in less than 10 milliseconds. Like, I can't even blink that fast. It's insane. So also there's rear axle steering, as well as wider wheels and tires from the previous generation. So with all that, it's crazy. Supposedly the new GT3 is 17 seconds faster than the last generation. I'll let that sink in for a minute. Yeah. So it's priced to start off at $163,450, but still, really beautiful car, beautiful machine. I love the ducting on the hood and everything. You know, it's meant to redirect air and stuff like that. And I mean, it's just, I think it's overall a really well done car. With that all being said, thanks for watching, guys. I actually want to talk about something else. I have the other series, Geek Tales, that I want to put out there. If anybody wants to do a car interview as far as, you know, their background, how they got into the car scene, the car community, all that stuff, you know, stories about you being a car person, let me know, hit me up. You can email me at iamotorgeek@gmail.com. I'd love to get in touch with you guys. And with it all being said, you know, do the things, like, subscribe, all that stuff. Hit the bell so you know when I upload something. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.